Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. I'm your host, Chris Border, best-selling author and owner of Y.E.S Fitness. Let me first thank you for taking time from your busy schedule, especially how busy we are at this time of the year, to listen to what I've got to say. I think you'll find this extremely interesting today and may actually help you get through this holiday season, staying fit. But before I get started, let me first thank our sponsor, Y.E.S Fitness. So most people lose the ability to enjoy life as they age. At Y.E.S Fitness, we help people age 40 plus get fit so they can live longer and enjoy those extra years doing the things that they love to do. Now, some real quick housekeeping here. If you would like to get a transcript or a timestamp of today's broadcast, head on over to yesfitnessct.com. Hit the podcast button across the top, and you will have access to any one of our now 274 broadcasts. You can also get this broadcast wherever podcasts can be found. And now, one last thing. We only have a few days left. We've been in business for 25 years, so we have been running a $25 for 25 days. This promotion will end December 31st. Pardon me. We've been in business 25 years, so we thought we would give everyone the opportunity to see what it's like to work with a true fitness professional team, true fitness pros. We've been at it for a long time. We've got extremely experienced staff. And if you ever wonder what it was like to actually work with a coach, not what you see on TV, not all the yelling and screaming, but actually work with a coach that's going to give you the confidence and the enthusiasm, along with the expertise to get the results that you're looking for. They will help get you motivated. They will keep you going. If we weren't able to do that, we would not have been in this business for over 25 years now. So head on over to yesfitnessct.com, sign up for our complimentary strategy session and get $25 for 25 days. And hey, if after 25 days you really feel like you haven't gotten $25 worth of coaching, I will give you your money back. All our programs are always a 100%, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Want to enjoy the experience of fitness with an exercise snack? Well, the holiday season is full swing right now. And when it comes to chaos, that often makes finding time for traditional workouts a daunting task. But fear not, fitness enthusiasts, because today we are diving into an exciting strategy that might just be the key to staying fit during this festive time: exercise snacks. I came across this research quite a while back, and I sort of forgot about it. And then I recently saw an article that referenced back to the research, and I said, you know what? This is perfect for this time of year. So the research was published in the National Library of Medicine, the PubMed, and it was originally published way back in Exercise Sports Science Review, I believe back in January 1st of 2022. And it's a deep dive into exercise snacks, a novel strategy to revolutionizing your cardiometabolic health. But before we explore this further, hit the subscribe button, leave a review, and share with your loved ones. All right, well, let's get into the nitty-gritty of today's broadcast, exercise snacks, because I know everyone's busy, so let's not take up too much of your time. So what is the essence of an exercise snack? So what exactly are exercise snacks, and why should we care about them? Well, imagine them as a micro dose of exercise that you can sprinkle throughout your day. The research suggests that these short bursts can be as effective, if not more so, than a kind of conventional workout. That is something that will certainly grab your attention. Short bursts, more effective than a long conventional workout. Well, let's hear why this might be. Think of them as your secret weapon to combat this holiday hustle. Now, this doesn't mean going to the gym for 1 minute several times a day or having to have a gym at your home. The beauty of exercise snacks is that you don't need any equipment So we have no excuses. We don't need to go somewhere and we don't need to have equipment. And they only take about a minute. Exercise snacking has grown out of the research of high intensity interval training or HIIT training, which are repeated short bursts of high intensity exercise with intervals of active rest. Excuse me. Scientists asked whether these intervals could be spread out over the day. So it turned out they can. When three all out bursts for 20 sets of 20 seconds of cycling was separated by at least 1 hour of rest, the improvements in fitness were similar to those who did three bursts with only 3 minutes of rest. So you're going to go for 20 seconds as hard as you can, wait another hour, do it a few times. And it's as effective as three bursts with only 3 minutes of rest. There is some research that suggests climbing 3 flights of stairs 3 times a day, 3 days a week for 6 weeks resulted in improvements in fitness in non exercisers. So when you're starting out and you're not exercising at all, you're going to even get more benefits from this activity, this particular protocol. The small amount of activity was enough to improve insulin metabolism in people who were overweight. This confirmed earlier research indicating that 2 minutes of walking every 20 minutes reduces blood sugar levels. People, we don't need to do a whole lot to make changes in our health. We talk about it all the time. So, how to exercise snack? How do we get this done? What makes the exercise snack different from standing up, stretching, or walking to the kitchen or walking around the block or whatever you might be doing, walking on a treadmill? The key is it's increasing your heart rate. You need to get your heart rate up. You should target an activity that gets you breathing faster. It makes it hard to talk. You can still talk, but it's hard. If you tried to sing, it would be difficult to sing. But you don't need to worry about sweating, as you're only going to be moving for 1 to 2 minutes. It really isn't enough time for you to start sweating. So 1 minute going all out, and you're going to get the benefits. This is great because you can do it in your everyday clothes. Another thing here, so we don't have to go to the gym. We don't have to have equipment. We don't actually even need to get changed. We do need to probably make sure that we have proper shoes on, right? So, for example, you can do it by just climbing stairs. You can do it jogging in place. You can do jumping jacks. I'm not a big fan of burpees, but you can do burpees. A brisk walk or jog around the block. If you have a stationary bike or rowing machine, you can just stump on there for a minute or so. Just go after it for a minute. Don't have to do it again for another hour. Do it 3 times a day. The scientific magic of exercise snacks. So let's talk about the science. Why bother with these exercise snacks anyway? The research sheds light on their incredible benefits for cardiometabolic health. So just picture this. Short bursts of activity can improve your insulin sensitivity, enhance glucose regulation, and even contribute to weight management. But how does this happen? When you engage in brief, intense bursts of exercise, your body responds by improving its insulin sensitivity. This means your cells become more efficient as they use insulin to take up glucose in the bloodstream. Enhanced insulin sensitivity is a key player in reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes, something that no one here listening would want, I'm sure. Additionally, these exercise snacks contribute to better glucose regulation. Your body becomes more adept at managing blood sugar levels, reducing the likelihood of glucose spikes and crashes. This is critical not only for those with diabetes, but for everyone aiming to stable energy levels throughout the day. Now, let's not forget the impact on weight management. These short bursts of activity, when consistently incorporated, can contribute to caloric expenditure, aiding in weight maintenance. I'm not sure they can aid in weight management. No, I shouldn't say weight loss, but it certainly can help with weight maintenance. So during the holiday season, when time is precious, it's a precious commodity. Incorporating exercise snacks into your routine isn't just convenience. It's a scientifically backed strategy for improving your overall health. Doesn't take a lot of time, doesn't take any equipment, only takes the right shoes if you're going to do something where you got to run, jog, go up and down the stairs, whatever it might be. You're not even going to sweat. So, what possibly could be the reason not to be able to do this? I'm not sure, other than you have some type of injury. Making exercise snacks a habit is what you want to do. So now adopting a new habit, especially during the holidays, can be challenging. But the key is to start small. Pick one or two exercise snacks from our list and gradually add more as you feel more comfortable. Stick with one thing. Let's just do it 2, 3 times a day. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's just about being consistent. Over time, these small efforts will accumulate, leading to a healthier, more active lifestyle. So, we speak about this all the time. Now, I'm not saying that this is necessarily a great longevity strategy to be able to do what you want to do as you age, but it certainly can help your health. It can certainly keep you going in the right direction. And if you are fit already, if you're not fit, it's a great place to start because you don't have to do that much. So that wraps up today's episode of the Functional Longevity Podcast. I hope you're as excited about the science and joy of exercise snacks as I am, because I think it's a simple, easy way for people to keep moving and know that you're still doing something for their health in these 4 or 5 busy weeks. Remember, the holiday season is no excuse to neglect your health. It's the perfect time to embrace these quick, effective exercise snacks that can make a big difference. If you found this podcast episode helpful, share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the joy of exercise snacks this holiday season. There are snacks that are good for you during the holiday season. So, as always, stay fit, stay healthy, stay tuned for more exciting episodes of the Functional Longevity Podcast, where we give you insight on how to get fit, feel younger, and live better. Thanks.